Are you always feeling that you can't get ahead just because you're living from one paycheck to the other? Before the month gets halfway, you've already spent your earnings, literally waiting for the next payday. Yes. What if I tell you that some smart money moves can help you not only to save, but also to help you finish very rich as a smart person or as a smart woman? Yes. So I've learned some strategies from this book. Yes, from this book, Smart Woman Finish Rich. And this has also helped me not only to change my perspective or change my mindset regarding personal finance. I've also applied some of those strategies in my own life, and I'm going to share those strategies with you. Do you know the government actually do understand the strategy and are applying it on your own money? On your own money. And you yourself, you haven't even realized that and applied it so that it can benefit you. So the strategy is that at the end of the month, the government take a chunk of your money through taxes. Yes, and then give you the remaining one, and you end up budgeting each and every part of the money. You budget for your car insurance, your house rents, your utility bills, your electricity, your phone, your data, your Wi-Fi. You can name and name. And at the end of the month, everything is gone. You haven't even paid yourself. So the first strategy I'm going to share with you is paying yourself first. How do you pay yourself first? So from this book that I read, I also understood that the biggest mistake that we make is that we now think of saving at the end of making all the expenses or at the end of budgeting. I know you will say, oh, my money is not always enough. But let me tell you, most time the money will not always be enough. But you prioritize what is important. The same way those other things are important to you, you also prioritize your savings. And one of the good ways for you to do this is when your money comes and the government has taken their own because that's important to them. Think of yourself first. Take a part of it into where your savings or wherever you want to put it first before you start budgeting. That is one way that you're going to salvage that situation. And how do you do this? Another way you can do is by automating it. Automate your savings. For instance, if you earn 50,000 a month, Naira, or it's $50,000 or whatever you earned, just take a percentage of maybe like 5%. If you want to do that by percentage, 5% of your 50,000, how much is that? Automate it so that the money just goes to your savings automatically, and then whatever is left for you can actually budget from there, because you have to clarify what is actually very important to you, because that's how you are going to stick to this self-discipline or stick to this determination to just make it work, right? Yeah, it could just be, okay, you're just thinking of how you're going to retire early and then live a comfortable life and still have some money coming into your account every month. So it depends on what you value. Are you thinking of how you can get a mortgage or pay off your mortgage? Thinking of how you can send your children to good schools? Or are you thinking of when you retire, you can be going on vacation, visit nice places, do some very nice things? So whatever you value, when you get clarified with what is your value point or what is important to you, then it's going to give you that drawing power that will make you resilient and give you that force that you need to stick to the fact that you need to save. So let's talk about the latter factor and how I applied it, how it actually changed my personal finance. So by latter factor, I'm sure you must have heard it before, but it's just about what are those extra things you are spending money on that you don't necessarily need those things, or because the money is, because you have, especially if you have your mobile app or you have Apple, you just swipe, and at the end of the day, lots of money are gone. Usually you don't actually need those things. Or if you're a woman, you have Timo, you have Shein, you have this shopping app, you just get on your bed and you're just scrolling and the next thing you're buying. You don't actually need those clothes. Latter factor is basically those extra money we spend on things that we don't necessarily need. And if you accumulate this money, will help you to devise a means of I don't have to spend on this thing if I don't need them. So that's really basically about latte factor. Yes, so these are the strategies. So first thing first, you have to automate your savings and pay yourself first. Secondly, clarify your value. Thirdly is to identify your latte factors, latte factor, and then deal with it. And then invest this money into something that would yield a good result. So if you've watched this video up to this point, why not just give me that like button, like, subscribe if you are new to this channel, turn on that bell button, because that's how you're gonna know when I upload new videos. And also, just so I know that you got something valuable at the end of this video, or before the end of the, at any points in this video, just type in the comment section, smart woman, I will finish rich. So thanks to this book, who has actually brought me so many insights, and I recommend you get a copy. I'm not doing any paid promotion, just a book that was valuable, that has much value and changed my perception about personal finance. So I'm also trying to recommend the same book. Read it, buy it and read it. You actually find so much value. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.